Hi everyone, so in this video we're going to compare metals versus non-metals. In this experiment we're going to use crushed gold to represent the non-metals and aluminum foil to represent the metals. We're going to put the ice cube on the top of each at the same time. At this moment we're going to compare the thermal conductivity of the coal and the aluminum foil by putting an ice on the top of both. We're gonna see on which ice will melt first, is it on the coal or on the aluminum foil. So after waiting for 4 minutes, this is what we have. The ice cube that we put on the top of the crushed coal did not melt yet. However, on the other hand, the ice that we put on the aluminum foil melted a little bit. After 6 minutes, we can clearly notice the difference between the two ice cubes. If you're going to look at the aluminum foil's ice cube, you can see that it is mostly water. However, on the part of the coal, it's still a solid ice. After 8 minutes and 30 seconds, we can clearly see the difference between the two. The ice that we put on the top of the aluminum foil is almost liquid, while the ice that we put on top of the coal is still in a solid form. While waiting for the ice to melt, we can now test the electrical conductivity of the aluminum and the coal. Stick the batteries into the coal and see if there are any reaction. However, while doing this, I noticed that there are no reactions. I did this on both ends of the batteries, but there are still no reactions after 3 minutes. I did the same on the dry part of the aluminum foil that I used in the ice, and for about 3 minutes I noticed that the battery heated. I felt that the battery is not the same as I put it in there. So there is a reaction between the battery and the aluminum foil, while the coal and the battery did not have any reaction. And for this is because aluminum foil is known to be a conductor of electricity. That is why the battery heated. That test for about 40 minutes, we can clearly notice that the ice on the top of the coal started to melt a little bit. On the other hand, the ice that we put in the aluminum is completely melted at this moment, and it's just water. In the end of this experiment, we can now conclude that a coal is not a good electrical or thermal conductor. However, on the other hand, an aluminum foil is a good thermal and electrical conductor.